How do you like it?
Hey Guardians, Shuki here. Today we had some new things going on in Destiny 2. First of all, we had a hotfix come out, so we'll take a look at the notes and see what's changed, what's been fixed in the game, as well as the This Week at Bungie update. That article has come out with some interesting information talking about, of course, Curse of Osiris, and when we'll see some more information on that, and talking about the next faction rally, and some various other things. So let's hop on in. So starting with the hotfix, this is 1.0.6, the one about Crucible scoring changes. First, we had some general updates. We fixed an issue with collision detection on the bureaucratic walk emote, so that's been fixed. Fixed an issue causing players to encounter empty public spaces too often in free roam, so you should be matched with players more often when you're going to do public events. They also fixed an issue causing players to be kicked to orbit randomly, so that's always a good thing. Next up, we have some updates to faction rallies. Strikes now are going to reward tokens at a range of 5 to 9 faction tokens per completion, which is up from the original 3 to 7, which is nice. That'll give us a little bit more of a reason to play strikes. The Nightfall will now reward 10 to 18 faction tokens on your first completion per character. Completing heroic public events now reward 5 faction tokens as opposed to 8. Now I know it is less, and that's kind of a bummer, but I think it's better. That gets people out doing other things rather than doing public events over and over and over. Destroying enemy resources no longer reward faction tokens, so you'll no longer be able to go into a lost sector, destroy resources real quick, go to orbit, come back, and do that over and over for tokens. And opening lost sector chests now reward 3 faction tokens for each character in your fire team. So each member that in your fire team. So that's going to be nice. That'll get more people doing lost sectors and actually completing them. For Crucible, there was a few fixes. They updated the Mercy rule settings to allow Mercy to activate slightly later in the match, allowing a wider range of scores to trigger it. In Clash, the score limit was reduced to 50 from 75. In Control, it was reduced to 90 from 100. They also reduced influence that enemy control zones exert over the spawning system, so spawning should be a little better in Control. Survival reduced the round time limit to 2 minutes, down from 3. Reduced life count to 6, down from 8. So survival matches will be quicker, which is awesome. I know survival can take forever sometimes. Supremacy increased the score to win to 70, up from 50. Now we will grant 1 point for defeating an enemy guardian. They've also adjusted the spawning in Supremacy as well. There were some updates to the companion apps on Android, improved performance, improved screen state preservation after rotation, ability to look up clans by name is available now, and added suggested clans to the Browse Clan screen. And for iOS, they also added the suggested clans to Browse Clans screen. For PC, they fixed an issue where clan rosters were not showing properly. They also fixed an issue causing gradual performance degradation over time. So a lot of good updates this week, so make sure you install that and check it out, see how everything is working out for you. Moving along, let's take a look at the This Week at Bungie update. This week at Bungie, we announced Curse of Osiris. Our 2017 World Tour isn't over yet. At Paris Games Week, we announced your next adventure in Destiny 2. If you missed the trailer, you can check it out in the article. We know you have a lot of questions about what you saw. Osiris has that effect on even his most devout followers. We have answers coming soon. As promised at TwitchCon, there will be 3 Bungie live streams in November. We'll use them to unpack more of what you'll find in Expansion 1. Stream 1 is going to be New Stories to Tell. That's going to be Wednesday, November 15th at 11 a.m. Pacific. So we're going to learn about the places you'll go, the characters you'll meet, and the enemies you'll fight. Stream 2, New Ways to Play. That's going to be Tuesday, November 21st at 11 a.m. Pacific. Watch us preview some of the new activities that will challenge you and your fire team. And finally, Stream 3, New Gear to Earn. 11 a.m. Pacific, Wednesday, November 29th. Inspect the new inventories and see it all in action on a brand new Crucible map. Many members of Bungie development team will be in the hot seats to tell you about what we've been working on. We hope you'll join us and be a part of the moment and sound off in chat. So some awesome stuff. Definitely check out the streams because I know there's going to be some awesome stuff coming in this update. Choosing sides. You're about to be called again to declare your loyalty during another week of faction rallies. If you're a new player and missed the first event, this will be an opportunity for you to define your character, join a movement, and earn some awesome gear. From November 7th until November 13th, follow the call to action from your chosen leader to earn reward packages full of armor, weapons, and more. Your efforts in game will determine which faction is crowned the winner and given the right to sell their weapon at an additional reward. So we talked about the patch notes a little while ago. So we know there's some changes. So doing strikes are going to be better. Nightfall is going to give us a lot of things, and heroic public events are still going to be good. They're just going to give us a little bit less towards the faction. But they did show off some of the weapons, so you can take a look at them here. Here's the new Monarchy weapons and the future War Cult weapons, and finally the Dead Orbit weapons. Now, as we saw last time, the winning faction will be able to sell a special weapon that if you're part of the faction, you can get it at a huge discount. If not, you can still get it. You're just going to have to pay a lot more. So here are the prizes that we're going for each faction. Here's the new Monarchy sword. Future War Cult has a fusion rifle. And Dead Orbit has a grenade launcher. So good luck, and may the best faction win. Finally, just a few more things. They talk about daylight savings time, so we're falling back over this weekend. So the weekly reset will now occur at 1 a.m. Pacific time. So if you have any questions, they do have a help article you can click on and look at. They go on to talk about some PC issue updates. So since the launch of Destiny 2 on PC, we have been investigating various reports of crashes, performance degradation, frame rate hitches, etc. Hotfix 1.0.5.1 was deployed to remove the SSSE3 processor requirement. Players experiencing crashes due to this requirement should no longer be blocked from playing Destiny 2, but these processors remain below the recommended spec and are not officially supported. AMD Vega crashes, players experiencing crashes when attempting to play through the Mission 6, or general Destiny 2 gameplay may resolve these issues by downloading the most recent driver updates. Clan rosters, players should now be able to interact with clan rosters after accepting Hotfix 1.0.6.1. And performance degradation, Hotfix 1.0.6.1 also addresses an issue where players would experience performance degradation over time. So again, they have a link here you can click on to check out a list of all the known PC issues. They're always working to fix those. And finally, they talk about Trials of the Nine. So after the hotfix today, Trials of the Nine is set to return this Friday or make its first appearance on PC. Players are required to complete their Destiny 2 campaign, finish the Call to Arms milestone once, and have a minimum power level of 260. So make sure you hit that on PC so you can jump into Trials of the Nine and get some awesome loot. Other than that, that's all for today. So I just wanted to cover the hotfix, cover this week at Bungie. You can check out the links below for the full articles. I'm Goshuki. Thanks for all the support, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and Goshuki out.